You know, any artist who doesn't have the use of their hands is like taking the oxygen out of their lungs. On this week's Spotlight Music Series, we want to welcome an unlikely yet perfect duo. Let's welcome Eduardo Duda Lucena, a professional Brazilian classical guitarist, and Dr. Eric Angermeier, orthopedic hand and wrist surgeon at the Hand Institute of Charleston, who got Eduardo Duda playing again. Well, welcome back to you. It's been a minute.
Thanks for having me.
And thank you, Duda, for joining us today. So you had a very important surgery with Dr. Angermeier.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe you can tell us a little bit about what led you to needing the hand surgery.
Well, the condition was called trigger finger.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
And we don't know until it's really bad. It's starting swelling. You don't move your finger and lock in a position, then come back, and you can imagine this for a guitar player.
Yeah, I've seen it. It's almost like your hand has a mind of its own.
Yeah.
Do you see a lot of these cases, Dr. Angermeier?
This is a very common disorder, and we see it in musicians, but we see it just in pretty much anybody can get this thing, young and old. And what this is an irritation of the tendon that moves the finger. So as Duda described, the tendon tends to catch or lock up. It clicks, it pops, it hurts. It might be stuck down in the morning when you wake up, and obviously causes problems for people.
Sounds painful. Did it hurt?
Yeah, it does.
Really?
Yeah.
Why do you think you started experiencing trigger finger?
I think it's related to repetition, right?
That's correct.
Because you're a musician.
Yeah, and I practice all day long is not true.
Yeah.
But part of the day I dedicate to practice exercise,
Yes.
and so it's a lot of repetition.
How long have you been playing the classical guitar?
Oh, I went to study classical guitar. I was 19. So in December now I'll be 60.
Wow.
You just can't imagine.
You?
I know, exactly.
No.
But it's true.
You do not look like the poster child of 60 years old. That's impressive.
Yeah.
But you've been playing guitar for many decades.
Many decades, yeah.
And so do you tend to see a lot of patients that come in that have, whether it's working with their hands as a musician or just in other capacities, that they end up having these issues, carpal tunnel, things like that?
Exactly. Actually, carpal tunnel is a good point. They're actually related conditions, and we see these conditions more frequently in people that perform repetitive activities either through hobbies or, in this case, work and hobby, playing guitar. We see it in dental hygienists. We see it in barbers and hairstylists. But like I said, really anybody can get these conditions that irritate the tendons, carpal tunnel being one and trigger finger being another common one.
Exactly. How long did it take you before you decided that you wanted the surgery? How long did you suffer with this?
Like 3-4 months.
Oh, and you said, were you worried though? Were you scared that you wouldn't be able to play guitar anymore?
No, because I had the surgery already, the same with the hand.
Oh, okay.
The magic man.
Yeah, right. So he's had a couple of surgeries then?
Yeah.
Okay.
And when this happened, the symptoms, I knew was that. But people say you can do exercise, and it helps you to stretch and relieve the tendon and may fix it without any problem.
So you had it in one hand and then you started getting it in the other hand?
Yes.
So you're getting it both hands?
Probably the same reason, exercising excess.
I would think you're dealing with a very delicate part of the body, and if you do something wrong, you could really make things bad. So is it a stressful surgery to perform?
Well, it's not stressful at all. It's actually a fairly simple procedure. It's minimally invasive. It takes about 10 minutes. So it's one of my favorite procedures to perform. It's kind of like taking the thorn out of the lion's paw, so to speak. People feel better pretty quickly.
How long's recovery?
So people use the hand immediately for light activities, but I advise them to kind of take it easy on the hand for a couple of weeks while things heal.
Oh, that's amazing. So you've now had the surgery and you feel like you're brand new again?
Yeah, I feel like the same I was before. I have a problem.
Where can people see you perform now?
I play weekly at Charleston Grill on Wednesdays. Thursday in a new brewery in downtown Charles called Beve Bene.
Oh yes, of course.
It's a very cool place. And
Beve Bene,
Fridays,
we know that place.
I am on Fridays on a French place called Bistro Avant.
Oh yeah, we love Bistro Avant.
Fridays.
Well, I tell you what, our audience is going to have a treat, and they're going to hear you perform right here in just a couple of minutes. Thank you so much. It's great to talk to you both.
Yeah, absolutely.
We're back after this.